12 noon, Josh Christina is going to be in, and you're no longer a rookie, Josh. You've already played one of these.
It's my second year. Yeah.
It'll be more than you and your keyboard this year, I think.
Yeah, full band this year.
What are we looking at? What? Tell me a little bit about the band and what we can expect if somebody's never been to one of your shows.
You got bass, you got guitar, you got drums, piano, obviously. And we just like to keep the energy up, keep it rocking. So.
High energy, and of course you'll be doing a lot of your music. Of course, we can find you, I'm sure, online.
Yeah, JoshChristinaMusic.com and Facebook, Instagram at JoshChristina57. We'll have a lot of original music, a few old rock and roll covers and country covers in there.
Very nice. Now, normally you play a lot. I think in the Northeast area, but it's kind of nice to come down south. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. We do a lot of work around Maryland, Virginia, D.C., Pennsylvania. Of course, we travel and fly out here or there and stuff. It's always nice to come down here. The Ham Festival is always fun.
Yeah, dude. When you go and you talk to people from the South, we talk a little slower. Is it a different pace down here?
I don't know. Like for me, I grew up listening to a lot of old, Southern music. Blues, country, rock and roll. So for me, I'm probably I fit better down here than I do up north. I don't know.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Yeah, but I like the South. It's always nice to get down here.
Well, pretty good. Anytime you can make your living playing your music, that's a good day. It's a tough business. You guys are road warriors. I wonder how many miles you travel a year.
It varies. I can't think off the top of my head. But it's quite a few. I mean, we're always weekends always are playing somewhere, and then over the summer, tons of outdoor concerts and festivals, and we're always working. So
how does it work with your band? Do you pick up some players from Nashville that'll play with you, or do you have a crew that you travel with, or does it just vary?
It's usually the same guys. We're all from Baltimore, all back my way, and we all travel together. Occasionally, it depends on the gig or situation. I might do a pickup gig with guys from Nashville if I'm down that way. But it varies. But usually it's almost 90% of the time it's always the same people.
What's the guy's official position on the Baltimore Ravens?
What?
Any football fans here that follow the Ravens?
I don't even follow the Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
No, so.
You're too busy going to the next gig.
I don't get into the sports scene too much. So I couldn't tell you.
Okay, all right, that's good. Well, what's your official position on Country Ham?
I like ham.
Okay, you know what? We got a ham for you in the band too.
We had that. I got one last year.
How did that work?
that was great. Actually, I saved that thing until Christmas, and we used it at my big family Christmas party.
Oh, did you?
So it worked out well. It worked out well.
Probably not a lot of country ham in Baltimore.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah.
Well, we got to make it worth your trip. We appreciate you getting the band together and coming down. And gosh, it was just, I heard so many great comments. Just you and your keyboard last year. I thought, yeah, we got to hear this guy with his full band. I'm sure it'll be an even fuller, more upbeat sound.
Yeah, it'll be a lot more energy. I can do a lot more. I can get on top of the piano and all that kind of stuff because I got a band backing me up. So
am I hearing that you may be getting on top of the piano?
You might be hearing that. Yes.
Okay. Great. It's a good thing you stay in shape.
Yeah. You gotta stay fit, jumping up and off that thing. So
I hear you. So your family's okay with your music career? They don't think you're crazy?
No. So my mother was a local singer for years in Baltimore, from like right out of high school in 1978, and she retired a few years ago.
Okay.
So she's always loved.
Oh, that's a great resource for advice too.
Yeah,
music business is a little different than working a 9 to 5.
Yeah. And she helps me with some of the booking stuff and stuff like that just because she grew up around it. And my birth father was a drummer too, so music was kind of in my DNA.
Yeah, you probably had no choice.
Yeah, I couldn't say no.
If you can't see yourself doing anything else, they tell me, then the music business is for you.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can't. I've done some odd, part-time jobs and
What's
odd jobs.
What's the strangest odd job you've done? I know, obviously, you make your living playing.
And they're like, well, we wanted to honor you with that honor. And I'm like, well, I feel so special. But let me tell you, it was amazing. It was so good. And then I just let people take a pinch off of it. And it was gone in a flash. And people were just like, oh, my gosh, it's so good. We've been telling y'all that for years.
Yeah.
And if people come all the way from Iowa.
I heard that. That's
amazing?
pretty cool.
Some of Bill Butler's family. And he had told me a couple weeks ago that his family was coming in. And I never dreamed that that's who be the first people Alan talks to. But that's where, we live and write sometimes. But they were just amazing. amazed at it, and I mean, it is phenomenal. And you know, it's a big biscuit, so there are a lot of pieces, but there's also still a line. And I heard a guy say last year he thought, well, we'll just go on and do some other things, and then we'll come back. Later, when he came back, it was all gone. So you don't want it to be all gone, especially maybe this is your first time to be at a ham festival. Be sure you don't leave here without a piece of that. And the best part about it is you're going to help out an organization that helps out our community all year long.
Well, that's what we're famous for, and we want you to enjoy that ham and biscuit. And I thought it was really neat, Cindy, that you took time to pay tribute to the Broadbents, and they've been so instrumental in this community, not just literally with the ham festival, but even with our interstate, with the infrastructure of our community. You know, they have forever been active politically and community-wise, and we're just so proud of them. And Miss Katie, you know, she doesn't realize it, but I've watched her as a female-owned business literally for 3 decades, and that's someone I admire and respect very much in the job that she's done. And I thought her comments about working with young people and guiding them and directing them, I thought, man, I could use some lessons from her sometimes, because we just forget that really we're continuing to raise that young person up through the community. And she has given a first job to many, many, many young ladies, and look at them now and how they have grown and matured. And I mean, she literally, you know, she helped form Jessica's career opportunities.
She did.
You know,
really
she
did.
influenced her greatly at a time that Jessica was looking for that.
She really did. Miss Katie's just been amazing. Hundreds of young ladies have worked there during the school year, up until the time they go to college, and then they come back during the holiday season. And you know what she instilled to them were ethics that they might not be getting anywhere else. That work ethic, the importance of speaking to everybody that came in the business, make that person know that their business with Broadbents is very, very important. Listen to them tell about the things that they bought that their family just loved from Christmas last year. And those people who come every year during the holidays or on their family vacation to Florida or back and forth and make a stop at Broadbents because they know they're going to get a quality product, and they're going to be felt like their business was important and that they're special. And Katie did that with every person that walked in the door. And what I loved about her best is, you know, she said she didn't like the idea of staying open on Sunday, but it was a have-to thing, especially with 60% of their business coming from
off
the
interstate. Sure.
But she did not expect her girls to do something that she wouldn't do herself. So she was there every Sunday for the past 31 years unless she or Smith were sick. And I thought about you, Beth, because I tell people all the time, and a guy said something to me yesterday I thought was pretty funny. He said, where's that Beth at? I don't see her anywhere. I said, honey, she's down here for anybody else, and she won't leave until everybody else is gone. Same concept that Miss Katie had. She'd never ask her employees to do something that she wouldn't do. And whether you learned it from Katie or not, you learned it from somebody, and you do the exact same thing.
Well, it is important. I think, you know, when you're trying to involve your whole team, you lead and you show and you help and you teach and you train, and then you praise and you reward the good things and you work on the things that aren't so good, and that's so important. But Katie has mentored many of us as women, and I hope that maybe I'll get her to come be one of our speakers. I'm wanting to do some sessions, some meetings and things when we get our radio room open. And I've got in my mind to do one for female-owned businesses, and she'd be a great guest speaker for us.
She'd be perfect. We have so many. I can make you a list, honey, today. I've actually already started making the list that because we talked about this already a little bit before. October is Women-Owned Business Month, and I think it's really crucial that people get recognized for the contributions that they're making to their communities. And I think people will be shocked how many businesses are owned and run by women in our communities that we serve alone.
Yeah, it's more than you think, especially in small, rural Kentucky. You might not think that, but it absolutely is. Alan, I know you're out roaming around here on your H&R Kubota, and I know you've enjoyed that. What have you got going this morning?
Thank you guys very much. We're here at the Cadiz Baptist Church Annex talking to our country ham judges today, and these guys have been doing it. I mean, they've had their work cut out for them, for sure. Mr. Nicky Baker, longtime country ham producer, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
What do you think about the country hams here at the Ham Festival today?
It's great. It's great. Pretty day for it. A little cool, but everybody should come out. Check it out.
How'd you like the hams that you had a chance to judge? They look pretty good today?
I told Andy, he's my help, I believe the worst one on the table is really good.
You have a long history in producing country hams. You've been doing country hams for a long time.
For a while. Grew up doing it. Learned from my father. So, it's kind of second nature.
What do you look for in a country ham? When you're judging a country ham, what do you look for when you're looking at them?
Well, the color and, of course, the aroma. If it doesn't smell right, you just kick it out. But all these smell great. So they were pretty much, all in the ballpark right there. And who's got the best knife, who puts the best trim on it. Color and the trim, that's kind of what I put my emphasis on.
And they're big ham, little ham. They're all shapes and sizes of hams in there today.
They are, but you can't really count a small ham down. In other words, if a man does a good job, that's fault of the hog, so you can't hold that against the producer.
Right. Well, it's good to have you here today. Thank you for coming and judging today.
Y'all do a good job, and I'm impressed.
Well, who is your associate you have with you today?
This is Andy Wiggins. He is a new owner of Nose Barbecue, and he told me last fall he wanted to learn how to cure country hams, and I don't know if he's learning much, but we're teaching him. Whether or not it's the right things or not, I don't know. But anyway, he's good help.
Come here, Andy. Let's talk a little bit. Nose Barbecue, now the country hams. Boy, you're into a little bit of everything.
I just like pigs.
Like them alive and dead both ways, right?
However I can get them. Yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah, I like them barbecued. I like them salted and cured, and just any which way, and some beans or whatever.
What did you learn from Mr. Baker here?
Well, I went out in February and put up hams with Mr. Baker at his farm, and I'd never done it before, but I was really interested in it. I think a lot of the traditions that we have, we're letting them die with the generations that are passing on, and I think it's important for me to learn to do certain things and to teach my children how to do those things. So that's one of the reasons that I'm in barbecue, and it's one of the reasons I want to learn to cure hams, because these are things that I think we should still be doing in 100 years.
You guys just purchased the Noth barbecue business from the Noth family. What got you to do that? Why go into something like that?
Well, they put it on Facebook on a Tuesday, and I went up there on a Thursday, and I told my wife, I said, hey, let's try to buy this restaurant. And well,
she said, you're crazy?
Well, it turns out it worked. I don't think we were ready for that to happen, but we shook hands on it. And, like I said, it's about preserving tradition. I mean, there aren't that many barbecue restaurants that still cook 100% on hardwood coals, and we still do it. And it's important to me. I grew up watching my uncles and grandfather and whatnot do that, and it's important for me that in 100 years we're still doing that too.
And I'm sure they showed you all the secrets. If you're buying the business, you got to learn all the secrets.
I know it all, every little one of them.
Including the sauce, right?
Yes, sir. Same ladies making it, and I hired them all, and we didn't change a single thing.
I'll tell you what, you guys do barbecue right. I always like your barbecue, but I enjoy that.
Yeah, we did change that because Hugh said, you do what you want with the beef. Nobody in Kentucky cares about it. So we switched it up a little bit. We went with it's a modified Texas style brisket is what we do. And it's actually gained a lot of popularity. We went from cooking 3 a week to about 3 a day. Really? So we're pretty pleased with it.
Now, I gotta ask, if you're learning the trade of country hams from Mr. Nicky Baker, are we going to see country ham in Nose somewhere or another?
Well, I doubt it, because we don't open till 11 o'clock, and that's just not the time of day to be eating country ham. Yeah. But a man's got to have a hobby.
That's right.
So outside of work, it's a fun thing for us to do, and we're closed down in the winter, so for me to roll up there and cure some hams and tell a few lies in his barn, that's a lot of fun for me.
There's no lies told in your barn, is it?
Oh, it wouldn't happen.
Well, gentlemen, good to visit with you guys. Thank you for judging our country ham show today. We appreciate that. Appreciate you guys helping to keep this tradition alive. So important that we keep it alive, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you all do a great job here in Cadiz, and it really impresses me when I come over here and I enjoy it.
And Andy, thank you. Nice to meet you. Keep up the great work in the country hams now and in the barbecue business, too.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
It's a pleasure. I know you guys do some loyal listener deals with us at the radio station. We appreciate that. Great. Enjoy your partnership there.
Thank you. We appreciate all the business of your great listeners. Good station.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that compliment. And you've heard it from the guys who have judged the country hams. We'll have the award winners announced here at noon today of the country ham contest, also the country ham biscuit competition this morning, both the restaurant category and the local category as well, just the individual category. We're going to announce that all at noon here on WKDZ during our live country ham festival coverage. Ladies, I'll send it back over to you at the 10.
that was a great interview, Alan. I really enjoyed that so much. And Nose Barbecue, of course, is in my backyard and in my neighborhood. And what a tradition that was. And the day I saw it go on Facebook, and I'm like, closing? No way. Somebody needs to grab that up.
But how neat that a young person recognizes the importance of pushing that tradition forward. And I had not heard that story. I didn't know that's the way that happened, and that was very cool.
I love it. I love stories like that with happy endings, and that's always good when a tradition continues. And there's tons of traditions at Ham Festival, from the curing of the hams to our 4-H'ers coming up and learning how to cure those hams. And it's just fabulous. One thing I want to remind people, there's a pony pool going on today at the Trigg County Recreation Complex. They came by and told me about it yesterday. So that's at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So if you're interested in that, they'll have a huge crowd out there as well. You could run out there and see some fun things and watch some little kiddos and some little ponies, and then come on back downtown for all the festivities at the Ham Festival.
We have a big crowd downtown. I'm going to say one more time, probably not just one more time, probably one time an hour minimum. Take the shuttle bus. We have a large crowd of people. I can see a line as far as I can see on the east side of Cadiz. Once you hit the Cadiz Baptist Church parking lot, there's no parking after that.
No,
so you would be better off to turn around, go back up to the Cadiz Church of Christ, park right there at the school or the Cadiz Church of Christ area. The PAX bus will pick you up. They'll bring you for free to downtown. And as you said, they drop you in the perfect location right next to the food booths.
Yes, time to eat. You know, we mentioned, Nose Barbecue mentioned they have deals on our loyal listener deals, our big deals. And I just saw Stephanie Hampton with Purcell Tire over in Princeton. They got a heck of a deal on our website.
And those are selling like crazy.
Oh, my gosh, they are. Just got a new batch of them, so they're going up next week as well. We have little instant rebates for you, so I guess that's what you call it. A $3 deal for you to use it right now on Ham Festival. And what I love about it is, even if we have a sale going on or you are a brand new listener and we've got a deal already for you on our website, check that out, you can stack these discounts. So it's a great time to try. Just come by and get one of these. We have a few up here at our broadcast booth, and they have a bunch at our information booth downtown. And if you need a charge, we got the charging station for you right in front of Renaissance Stage, and it's all free, courtesy of your friends with WKDZ.
And UK basketball schedules hot off the press. Last night was the blue-white game, so certainly come on out, take advantage of that, enjoy that. Actually, I told you wrong. It was the Big Blue Madness that was last night. Blue-white's next week. But anyway, take the shuttle bus. Large crowd of people downtown. It's free. If you're coming in on the west side of Cadiz, you're going to want to park at Masonic Lodge or right around the subway area. You can catch the bus there. Coming in from the east side, if you're coming off of I-24, you take exit 65 toward downtown Cadiz. You'll take the business district. You'll see the line of cars.
And you'll see
and
the
you
signs.
can see the signs.
Beautiful welcome signs.
Right. And just pull right in there at Cadiz Church of Christ or at the school and catch your PAX bus. Free ride to downtown for the 43rd annual Trigg County Country Ham Festival. We are your official Ham Festival radio station, 106.5 WKDZ.
The Cadiz Trigg County Tourism Commission hopes you're enjoying Ham Festival. We love our community and are proud of our businesses. We encourage you to invest in your community by shopping local. It really does make a difference. Coming October 31st, it's our annual Halloween Safe Night from 4 to 6 p.m. downtown Cadiz. Bring the family and trick-or-treat in a safe, fun atmosphere. And Saturday, December 6th, our annual Cadiz Christmas Parade. There's always something going on in Cadiz, Kentucky. Find out more at gocadiz.com.
Trigg County Hospital will be at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival, providing medical services if needed. Stop by their booth for great information. Trigg County Hospital is excited to announce that Dr. Rockney Brubaker, who specializes in the care and treatment of problems of the ears, nose, and throat, will be joining Trigg County Hospital. His clinic will perform surgeries in the outpatient surgery center beginning in November. And remember, October is Breast Cancer Awareness. Get your mammograms today.
Getting in a wreck can be terrifying, but after the wreck can be worse if you don't use a premier collision repair facility. At West Kentucky Collision, they're certified directly with leading auto manufacturers like Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, and Hyundai, to name a few. They have highly qualified technicians equipped with the latest factory training. They offer the most advanced repair techniques. In fact, their work is so good, Stacy David with Gears TV chooses West Kentucky Collision as one of his repair centers for vehicles highlighted in his show. Here's what Stacy had to say about West Kentucky Collision.
Hey, this is Stacy David. If you've wrecked your car and you need some quality paint and body work, go to West Kentucky Collision Center. You'll be glad you did.
West Kentucky Collision Center on Dawson Springs Road, Hopkinsville. Visit westkycollision.com. At West Kentucky Collision, they'll fix it like it never happened.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Hi, this is Leanne with Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. This month we want to honor those who fought breast cancer, like our own Mama Hayes, and those like her who fought or continue to fight the battle of breast cancer. A percentage of our sales through the 16th will be donated to the Pink Ribbon Network. Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture, and the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Sonrisa Latina is more than another Mexican restaurant. It's Mexican with a Latina flair. Their best menu is sure to please everyone. Amazing salads and nachos, fajitas, quesadillas, burritos, steaks, dessert, and your favorite beverages. Try out the newest restaurant in Hopkinsville. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sonrisa Latina, located across from the Dodge store on West 7th Street, Hopkinsville. Sonrisa means smile in Spanish.
You gotta rise up, rise up.
Hi, this is John Ritter. Come join me this Sunday with my guest Cole Swindell. When he wanted to go out on his own, he had a great encourager, Luke Bryan.
For him telling me to stick with it, and that I had bigger plans here than selling merch, that was a big blessing.
The people that stood beside you, that's what we're going to be talking about on this week's Rise Up Country. Come join me this Sunday on Rise Up Country, 8 to 10 a.m. here at 106.5 WK.
97% of potential buyers will research your business online before making a purchase. Does your business have a well-designed website that will show up on any device? The Edge Marketing Services can help.
This is Malcolm at West Kentucky Collision. I had an okay website. We purchased a new updated website through the Edge Media Group, and it's awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. It's colorful. It's professional. I love it. Check it out for yourself at westkycollision.com.
Learn more at wkdcradio.com.
Hey, we want to remind you, take the shuttle bus. Can't say that enough. We've been talking to some folks who got lucky, got a parking place, but parking is at a premium right now. We're watching the traffic from the bank of Cadiz Hill up by Cadiz Baptist Church. It's at a standstill. So, take the shuttle buses on the east side of Cadiz at the Cadiz Church of Christ and at Trigg County Schools, and on the west side of Cadiz up by Subway. We'll change the restaurants there, by Subway. And I promise they're going to bring you, you won't wait probably more than 5 minutes, and they'll let you out at the food court, which is the perfect place to be because it's almost lunchtime, folks. I've been watching people eat all day. We're starting to smell the smells of all the things for lunch that are coming up the hill. So it's a great time to come downtown Cadiz. If you're not already here, you need to be here because it's a happening place.
It's busy downtown. It's always busy around noon, but it seems that our crowd got here earlier this year than usual. Maybe that was anticipation after yesterday. A lot of people have been by our booth and told us, well, we came by for a visit or we listened on the radio, but we decided to wait until today to really make today our Hamfest day. So nice crowd. It looks like a lot of people had the same idea. We've got a large crowd on hand, and we're really glad to see that today.
Oh, it's so exciting, Beth, when we see this, because a day like yesterday really can hurt the festival. So to make up for it, we need everybody to come down. If you're listening in Hopkinsville, you're listening in Princeton and Lyon County, Todd County, it's just a hop and a skip over to Trigg County, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. You maybe never seen the country hams, you never tasted a ham and biscuit, or you've never seen the car show or the quilt show. If you're a quilt lover, you've got to see the quilt show, and just walking up down the street, people watching, and bringing the kids down, let them have a blast.
If you're traveling through the area and you're on I-24, you have no idea. You're just a few miles within listening range of the world's largest edible ham and biscuit. It just came out of the oven here, so we invite you to our beautiful town of Cadiz, Kentucky. You take exit 65 off of I-24. You're going to go toward Cadiz. When you get to the business district, you're going to come to your right and work your way through to downtown. As you're entering our downtown area, you will see signs that gear you toward our free parking, our free shuttle bus parking, free parking and free shuttle bus ride to downtown Cadiz. We'll drop you off take you back to your car free of charge. But it's a chance to see a beautiful small town. This is small town USA at its best, in my opinion.
Oh, it really is. Someone posted, I think, like Mayberry RFD, and I can't agree more. Our town is like Mayberry every day. You know, it's quaint. It's beautiful. The people are amazing. You know, people come here a lot of time, Beth, for the first time, and they end up at Ham Festival, and they fall in love with our community, which I totally understand, and they decide to make it their home.
We hear that every year. People will tell us the first time they were ever here was Ham Festival, and now they live here, and they're helping with the ham and biscuit, and they're helping perform on stage, and they've become very much an integral part of our community, and we're always glad to hear that. Hey, let's do a quick rundown. We'll take a break, and then it's almost time for our noon news. Tammy Hancock back at the studios working on giving you the most comprehensive news in the entire region.
Okay, so let's take a look at what's happening, I guess, at the stage area right now, if I can find Saturday's schedule. Right now, it is right around Snipe Creek. I think they're still on stage. At 12 o'clock, Josh Christina and his band will take place, and that's that rockabilly, boogie-woogie, Jerry Lee Lewis style.
I keep hearing Jerry Lee Lewis's name come up during that conversation, so that
will be
looking
amazing.
forward to that.
Of course, at noon, Mr. Alan Watts is going to be announcing the winners for the Best Country Ham, and that is a coveted title. I have a list from back in the 70s when that started of all the winners through the years, and there's been some generational winners, and then there's been one that just comes out of nowhere, like, I didn't even know they produce country ham. So that's always interesting to see if someone is a repeat winner or if it's somebody brand new, which is really pretty exciting. And the winner of the Country Ham and Biscuit Contest, which we had 3 entries in the individual and 3 entries in our restaurants, local restaurants. So that'd be amazing to find out who that is. About 1:30, we have Arista Manning. She is from Murray, Kentucky, and she will be performing on stage. And then coming up a little bit later, Aaron Goodvine, he will be opening sorta for Darryl Worley. He's a precursor to Darryl Worley, who is our main headliner tonight. Darryl Worley will take the stage about 6:30. Now, between that, Hamtastic Drawings did not happen yesterday. A lot of things did not happen yesterday. Hamtastic Drawing, if you got a ticket yesterday, I hope you kept it, because they're going to draw the winners for today and yesterday. Those tickets are absolutely free. You do have to get them at the information booth, which is right around the Justice Center, right beside the courthouse. They're free, and you do have to be present to win. But they give away country hams and $100 bills. So, you know, it's worth hanging around for. Absolutely. And then after Darryl Worley, of course, the fireworks in downtown Cadiz, and you can't miss those. And they're all free to you to enjoy this ham festival.
All that and a whole lot more. An entire 5, 6, 7, 8 more hours of live Ham Festival coverage. And then, of course, tomorrow you can continue to use your wristbands for all the rides. So it's supposed to be a perfect fall day tomorrow, too. So go ahead and buy the wristbands. They're $50, but they're unlimited rides for the rest of today and all day tomorrow. Our live coverage will continue right after the noon news with Tammy Hancock right here on your official radio station, 106.5 WKDZ.
Grills are grilling, fans are cheering, and tailgates are being dropped all over the area. It's football season. Tailgate in style with a new 2019 Ford F-150 XLT truck from Penny Ryle Ford. Enjoy free leather upgrade and bed liner and up to $7,000 off MSRP. That should leave you some extra cash to host the next tailgate party. Military and first responders take another $500 off your 2019 Ford F-150 XLT pickup at Penny Ryle Ford on the Boulevard, Hopkinsville.
So
Not all buyers will qualify. See dealer for complete details.
If you need to, any
Aren't
promos
you tired
there at
of
the
missing
end.
out on what's
and
being
then
said?
we're doing Fox
Hearing loss
News.
takes away so much
then we're
of your
back
life.
live.
You
Alan
just
is
don't
going to do
realize
that
what you're
entire
missing.
break.
Wouldn't it be
Throw
nice
back
to
you
finally
guys
hear
for the tape
conversations
segment
at your family
2 of the
gatherings,
news.
especially those sweet voices of your grandchildren?
Okay.
Why not do something about it today? Call Audubell Hearing Center in Princeton at 270-554-1900. I'm owner Donnie Baker, helping you hear well at Audubell.
Are you needing that cigarette smell gone from your home? Does your property have fire, mold, or water damage? As a family-owned and operated business, All Clean Services has you and your home covered. Along with odor control and restoration, they also provide carpet cleaning. Stop by the office Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 or call 270-889-9645 for exceptional service. All Clean Services, 2414 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
A collision is the last thing you need to have to deal with. It can be so stressful, from working with your insurance company and then finding the right collision center. Thank goodness for Corner Collision. You can count on Damon and his crew for a quality job that's completed in a timely manner. Damon has years of experience, and that will make your collision experience less stressful, knowing you and your vehicle are in capable hands. Stay tuned for big new changes coming to Cortner's Collision on Glenwood Mill Road, Cadiz.
Before pro football, before the screaming fans, before the trophies, there were early mornings in the gym, late nights writing papers, finding the will to press on, a lesson that inspires me today to help injured veterans coming home. I'm Jacob Tammy. My experience as a University of Kentucky student athlete is making my dream of giving back wildly possible. Find your possible at uky.edu.
When severe weather strikes, you are an important part of the WKDZ Severe Weather Edge team. Text us pictures and updates on our text line at 270-522-1212. Your Weather Edge reports will help complete our Weather Edge team coverage. WKDZ cares about your safety. That's why when weather breaks out, you can count on us. We stay with you until the storms have passed. Your Weather Edge team will be there to help you through the storm because we care about you on the air, on your phone, or in your email box. Severe weather coverage is brought to you in part by Lakeland Realty, Bank of Cadiz and Trust Company, Penny Ryle Electric, Harbor Insurance, Hopkinsville Electric System and Energy Net, and by Penny Tree Service, weather alerts and breaking weather coverage when and how you want it from your Weather Edge team at WKDZ and WKDZradio.com.
You're listening to live coverage of the Ham Festival. 106.5 WKDZ FM. Cadiz. We're serving Hopkinsville, Princeton, and you.
No signs of slowdown in Syria. I'm Ann Carrick, Fox News. The Turkish military offensive claiming victory in the Syrian border city of Ras Al Ain. Fox's Steve Harrigan is in Erbil, Iraq.
They've pushed in about 5 miles across the border. They are continuing with airstrikes and artillery as well. The Turkish government says this is a fight against terrorism. They said their goal is to create a 20-mile buffer zone and clear Kurdish fighters out of Syria. As far as the death toll goes, it's unclear about fighters on both sides, but as far as civilians go, there have been casualties on both sides, roughly 20 on each side of the border. There is too clearly chaos on the ground. The UN saying more than 100,000 people are trying to flee from the fighting any way they can, moving south away from the explosions. The criticism of Turkish President Erdogan has been near universal.
The U.S. now warning Turkey about possible serious consequences such as sanctions. 4 men are dead, at least 3 others injured, found inside an illegal gambling site in Brooklyn, New York. New York Police Detective Dermot Shea.
At this point, and it's possible it's going to go up, 2 firearms recovered. There's evidence of multiple shots fired. All appears at this time to be contained within that location.
Police estimate about 15 people inside when shots were fired. Police responded to a shooting near a church in Pelham, New Hampshire just after 10 a.m. this morning. There are no reports of fatalities. Police say 1 person was shot and the suspected shooter is in custody. Pelham is about 40 miles south of the capital, Concord, on the Massachusetts border. The first step in U.S.-China trade agreement, the tentative deal means no tariff increases on Chinese goods next week, and Beijing will buy more U.S. agricultural products. It's not clear what else the U.S. will give up in this deal. The president calls it a big win. America is listening to Fox News.
And welcome back to the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. And of course, live coverage continues here. It is noon, and something we always do at noon here during the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. Let's announce some of the winners of our awards for the afternoon. We're here. Actually, may hear a little double audio, but we're here inside the Cadiz Baptist Church Annex. A large crowd here on hand to hear who won the Country Ham Show. We're going to give you those results in just a moment. We got a couple other things we've done today as well. We're going to give you some results. We'll build up to the Country Hams here in just a moment. Cecilia Hostelo, who is our Family Consumer Science Agent for Trigg County. Cecilia, we've had all kinds of contests this year, and I thought, why not take a minute to recognize some of the other contest winners while we have a lot of folks here to recognize them. Tell us some of your winners from the 4-H contest.
Okay, well, we had lots of entries in our 4-H contest, and
had lots of blue ribbons and lots of red ribbons and a few white ribbons, mostly blue, which is always wonderful because it's based on quality of work. But the one that we really need to recognize today is our outstanding 4-H exhibitor, who is kind of the big winner. They enter the most, have the most total, highest total of ribbons and award money, and that goes to Heidi Height this year.
Congratulations, Heidi Height, our winner this year. Thank you. Congratulations, Heidi.
I don't have anything to give her right now, but her big blue ribbon is on display over at the 4-H exhibits. So.
And we also announced this morning, I know your winner for Faye Hainsworth was the winner for Cooking with Pork Recipe Contest this weekend, right?
Okay, our pork recipe contest, which was held Thursday, Faye Hainsworth was our top overall winner. Carolyn Bland was second, and Deborah Holder was third. Those are our three big stalwarts in that contest. For arts and crafts, Ken Farber was our best of show with his handmade electric guitar, which you all need to see. Kat Shawley was second place with her watercolor, and Linda Lyons was third place with her hand-embroidered pillow. That was really, really nice. Our bake-off, again, that's a point total. Faye Hainsworth was first, Deborah Holder was second, and Carolyn Bland was third. In our canning contest, Margaret Sumner was first, Carolyn Bland was third, and Linda Lyons was second. Linda Lyons was third.
A lot of good entries in that this year. I think your entries are up.
Our entries are up, especially with the arts and crafts. It was up quite a bit. We could always use more canning, but of course that's going to depend upon the weather and gardens. And like I said earlier, if you think you can take out some of our top winners in the bake-off, please try next year. They love to have new competition.
I like that. I think it's great competition in what we do here. And, since we moved this back 4 years ago, love to have the people have the opportunity to come through and see everything, too.
It's been a great move for us. We've had lots more people come through, and I think that helps to increase our entries for the next year because people see it maybe triggers something that I've got that at home, I can do that, and they enter it the next year.
Another contest we started 3 or 4 years ago, which one of my favorite contests as well, because it preserves something that's a big part of the Country Ham show every year, is the Country Ham Biscuit Competition. Had entries in both this morning. Cecilia, we had our judges, Thelma Fowler, and your daughter, Rebecca, judge those this morning. You might just tell us who our winners are.
Our winners on the commercial division of that was first place was Lake Barkley and their Windows on the Water restaurant. With their ham and biscuits. Second place was Taste of South restaurant, and third place was the Cadiz restaurant. And that was a very close competition. There wasn't more than 2 or 3 points separating all three of those. On our individual competition, Connie Oakley was our first place winner. Belinda Holland was our second place winner, and Deborah Holder was our third place winner. Connie, are you in the audience?
Connie may or may not be here, but I know Connie brought him in early this morning, but we have a nice plaque.
Yeah, we have WKDZ has sponsored a pig plaque for our individual contest winner.
And we love that. The crew at Pro Shop and Trophy House. So last year they said, let's do a cutting board. So we're going to do a cutting board every year for our grand champion ham biscuits. We encourage you, ham biscuits, you can enter them between 8 and 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. And we're looking for one judge. Rebecca may be our full-time judge.
She may be. She loves it. She lives for Country Ham.
And she was in the Country Ham Project for many years, though.
She was. That was the main reason she stayed in 4-H through high school, was to do the Country Ham Project. She was a part of the Christian County 4-H.
I love that story, Cecilia. Thank you for all you do. Let's give Cecilia a big hand. She and Graham are doing a great job as our dual agents. Really, she and Graham are serving as a 4-H agent, halftime each one. Cecilia works for the part that she's great at. Graham works for the part that he's great at, and we appreciate that. All right, for what we've been waiting for, the Country Hams. We had some great entries in Country Hams. Graham, let's start off first of all with our 4-Hers. How many did we have?
We had 13 4-Hers that completed the Country Ham Project this year. Of course, all of them that started finished. It doesn't always work out, but kind of proud of that. We had 100% of them go all the way through. Of course, with that, they also have to give a speech. I know that's not a lot of folks' favorite thing to do. Not mine for sure, but like I said, just a really good project and some really nice hams. So.
I agree, and they did a great job today. We'll mention they've already left. We talked to them a little earlier on the radio. Mr. Nicky Baker and then Andy Wiggins, who owns Nose Barbecue. They were our judges today. They did a great job. And of course, Mr. Nicky Baker has been doing this for a long time. He does a wonderful job. Curious Country Hams and Andy Wiggins, if you've ever needed to eat in Nose Barbecue, they're the new owners of Nose. And they wanted to, he said, I wanted to learn this tradition of curing country hams. So he's picked up the tradition and learned it from Mr. Nicky Baker. And he said, I'm learning a lot of good stories in Nicky's barn too. Not sure if they're all true, but he said, I'm learning a lot of good stories in the barn. So let's start out with and they said the quality of these hams today was wonderful. That they didn't find one ham they didn't like. They were all smell good, had a great aroma, had a good look to them. So we'll start off and give our 4-H hams. Graham, you want to start from the bottom and go up?
Okay. So on the 4-H hams in 5th place, we got Miss Jenny Watts. 4th place, Miss Heidi Height. 3rd place is Olivia Freeman. 2nd is Anna Sink. And our champion 4-H ham is Sarah Sink.
Congratulations, ladies. Is it all ladies today?
Yeah, sure enough.
Hey, that's pretty good. The ladies that got the art of curing these country hams down pat. Congratulations, ladies. Good job. So, and those country hams, the top 5 here, will sell this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Mr. Robin Roberts is doing the honors for us. I saw him at the Cadiz restaurant early this morning. He's looking forward to selling the hams this afternoon on the stage at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. So we encourage you to be there and bring your checkbook with you. We want to help these young folks do that in the Country Ham Project. All right, now our producers' country hams. These are from our producers in the county. We had how many of these, Graham?
Had 21 entries in the open ham division. Lot of entries, a lot of really nice hams. Starting with 5th place, I've got Mr. Jason Oakley. 4th place is Jimmy Hart. 3rd place, Mr. Joe Oakley. 2nd place, Robert Wadlington. And 1st place is Robin Wadlington.
All right, congratulations. Let's give our ham producers a big hand today. Our grand champion country ham producers here at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival this year on and that's a report from WKDZ, and of course we'll be back with more coming up in just a bit. The Trigg County Country Ham Festival.
President, the Oakland A's were crowned world champs, and I was opening J. Schrecker Jewelry in downtown Hopkinsville.
Well, let's celebrate with 30% off everything in the store. We'll even have door prizes.
What a great way to thank our customers for supporting us all these years.
So stop by, register for a door prize, and enjoy 30% off as we celebrate.
They're going all the way through the first stop set.
October 14th through 19th.
Alan was supposed to throw it back to you
909
guys. I'm not
South
sure
Main
that's
Street
what
in the
happened.
heart
I
of
just heard us hit
historic
dead
downtown
air.
Hopkinsville.
So go all the way through first stop set.
And welcome back to the
Drop your News Edge promo. Drop News Edge promo. Drop your sports rotator.
And the Cats return to Lexington for a battle with an SEC
That should
West
take you down to first financial. Then you'll fire. Then you fire segment 2.
Your Kentucky Wildcats.
Airtime this afternoon at 4:30
on 106.5 WKDZ and worldwide at WKDZradio.com. It's game day.
Nationally recognized for local news excellence. You're getting the news edge with a weekend news update.
After wet, windy, and rainy conditions dampened day 1 of the 43rd annual Trigg County Country Ham Festival Friday, day 2 of the festival was the complete opposite today. Hundreds of people converged on downtown Cadiz to enjoy the sunshine and cooler temperature and all the festival has to offer. Musical entertainment, food, numerous vendors, animals, rides, and much more. The opening ceremony got underway on the Renaissance stage around 10 o'clock with Trigg County Judge Executive Hollis Alexander leading the crowd in prayer and Sheriff Jason Barnes singing the national anthem.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Judge Alexander said this weekend is a great time to showcase the community.
Ham Festival is a lot of things to a lot of people, but it's a time to come together and see old friends, people that you hadn't seen in a long time. And the greatest thing is it's a time for Trigg County and Cadiz to showcase what a great place it truly is to the rest of the world.
He then welcomed everyone to the Country Ham Festival.
So I ask that you have a great time, be safe, enjoy the festival, obey the rules, take in all the good food, all the good vendors. There's a little bit of everything for everybody here.
Alexander also thanked Cadiz Mayor Todd King and his staff.
They showcase our downtown.
We're probably going to need to make up some room here, so I'm going to drop promos and PSAs, drop in Power Country, drop in the PSA and radio listening under that, as well as Friday Night Pick'em. Okay, drop those 4 in a row.
I know that safety is utmost at your importance,
coming back down
and we appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
With parking being the biggest problem in downtown, officials are recommending those attending the festival to use the shuttle buses. The pickup and drop-off locations are in front of the Tree County High School Gymnasium and the Cadiz Masonic Lodge. You can listen to live coverage of the Ham Festival on WKDZ 106.5 FM, WKDZradio.com, and the WKDZ app. A Hopkinsville woman was injured in a single vehicle Parkway in Christian County this morning. Christian County Sheriff Sergeant Jeff Goulet tells the News Edge the crash occurred on the Lovers Lane Eagle Way bypass off-ramp just before 8 o'clock. He says 25-year-old Rachel Bailey Jones was on the exit ramp when her car hit a guardrail, causing it to overturn and come to a rest on its top. She was taken to Jeannie Stewart Medical Center for possible injuries. The off-ramp was closed for over an hour while deputies worked the wreck and the car was removed from the scene. The Christian County Grand Jury yesterday indicted a man in connection to the August fatal shooting of 25-year-old Terrell Moore of Hopkinsville. 18-year-old Robert Earl Torran III of Hopkinsville was indicted for murder. According to the arrest warrant, on August 11th, Torran and Moore got into a verbal argument while they were in a vehicle. Moore was reportedly sitting in the front passenger seat and Torran was sitting in the back seat behind him. Police said an eyewitness told officers Torran got out of the vehicle on McHenry Street, opened the front passenger door and shot Moore in the face. Police reported the eyewitness positively identified Torran as the shooter. Torran was arrested in Clarksville and booked into the Christian County Jail. A Cadiz woman was injured in a single vehicle wreck off of Rock Castle Road in Trigg County Friday afternoon. Major Jimmy Godare with the Trigg County Sheriff's Office told the News Edge 40-year-old Stacy Cassinger was traveling eastbound on Parkview Shores Road when she lost control of her vehicle.
She went around a sharp curve. Of course, the roadway is wet and slippery. She lost control of the vehicle. She did spin around, striking a tree, which then caused the vehicle to overturn.
He says Cassinger was transported by ambulance to Trigg County Hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. Here are your Kentucky Lottery jackpots. Tonight's Powerball jackpot is $90 million. Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated $65 million.
Local news excellence. Your News Edge.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Tree County Country Ham Festival, and of course our coverage continuing this afternoon, the Country Ham Festival. I think we lost our microphone, lost our audio a little earlier before we got all the ham winners out. Winners in the Open Country Ham Show today at the Tree County Country Ham Festival. 5th place going to Jason Oakley. 4th place going to Mr. Jimmy Hart. 3rd place to Joe Oakley. 2nd place to Robert Wadlington. 3rd place to Robin Wadlington. And our 1st place to Robin Wadlington. Again, our Open Ham Show winners. 5th place to Jason Oakley. 4th place Jimmy Hart. 3rd place to Joe Oakley. 2nd place to Robert Wadlington. And 1st place to Robin Wadlington. And then as we recap the Country Ham winners in the Ham Show, let me see if I can figure these out here real quickly. I'm looking at Graham Cofield's notes. Graham had to step away for just a minute. See if we can figure these out here and let you know the 4-H winners in the 4-H Country Ham Show today as well. Here we go. 4-H Country Ham Show, 5th place went to Jenny Watts. 4th place to Heidi Hyde. 3rd place to Olivia Freeman. 2nd place to Anna Sink. 1st place to Sarah Sink. And those country hams will be auctioned off this afternoon at 3 o'clock on the stage here at Renaissance Square in downtown Cadiz as a part of the Country Ham Show and Country Ham Auction, the 4-H hams, that is. Now, the Open producers can take their hams back home. And so we'll be making the presentation of all these awards this afternoon, and we'll announce the winners again this afternoon at 1 o'clock on the stage at Renaissance Stage. But again, Country Ham winners for today announced, and we'll have those pictures on the websites later today where you can see who won the Country Hams here at Country Ham Show here at the Country Ham Festival this year in Cadiz. And with more news, Tammy Hancock finished up more news coming up in just a moment on WKDC FM.
Next on today's News Edge, we'll have a look at area funeral announcements and the weather.
30 years. Wow, how time flies, Kylie. In October of '89, George H.W. Bush was president, the Oakland A's were crowned world champs, and I was opening J. Schrecker Jewelry in downtown Hopkinsville.
Well, let's celebrate with 30% off everything in the store. We'll even have door prizes.
What a great way to thank our customers for supporting us all these years.
So stop by, register for a door prize, and enjoy 30% off as we celebrate 30 years of J. Schrecker Jewelry, October 14th through 19th. Visit us at 909 South Main Street in the heart of historic downtown Hopkinsville.
Your Weather Edge Weather Center forecast, a beautiful fall day to be in downtown Cadiz. We're going to see sunshine, high around 58. Now it's time for the funeral announcements. Funeral arrangements are incomplete for 76-year-old Charity Sue Wilkins of Cadiz. Goodwin Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Funeral arrangements are incomplete for 87-year-old Lou Kane of Cadiz. Goodwin Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Funeral arrangements are incomplete for 76-year-old Harold Shimwell of Clifton. Latham Funeral Home in Elkton is in charge of arrangements. Funeral services for 73-year-old John Sarge Withy of Trenton will be held at a later date in Pennsylvania. Maddox Fuqua-Hinton Funeral Home in Hopkinsville is in charge of local arrangements. Funeral services for 72-year-old Rayburn Benton of Trenton will be this afternoon at 1 o'clock at Maddox Funeral Home in Pembroke, with burial to follow in Edgewood Cemetery in Trenton. Funeral services for 90-year-old Grady Traynor of Clarksville will be Monday morning at 10 o'clock at Maddox Fuqua-Hinton Funeral Home in Hopkinsville, with burial with full military honors to follow in Kentucky Veterans Cemetery West. Visitation will be Sunday afternoon from 2 until 5. Funeral services for 88-year-old Gertrude Combs Stewart of Hopkinsville will be Monday morning at 11 at Bethel Baptist Church, with burial to follow in Grace Cemetery. Visitation will be at Huggart, Beard, and Giles Funeral Home Sunday afternoon from 4 until 8, and Monday at the church beginning at 10. The funeral home is in charge of arrangements. Funeral services for 61-year-old Georgia Marie Day Joyce Catlett Dickerson of Hopkinsville will be Monday afternoon at 1 at Gamble Funeral Home, with burial in Cave Spring Cemetery. Visitation will begin Monday morning at 10. And funeral services for 83-year-old Frank Edward Hudson Sr. of Hopkinsville will be Tuesday afternoon at 1 at Huggart, Beard, and Giles Funeral Home, with burial to follow in Green Hill Memorial Gardens. Visitation will begin Tuesday morning at 11.
This is Kevin Meacham from H&R Agrifire. Out here, you need to control your environment, or it may control you. You need the Kubota L2501 DT compact tractor. It comes with all the easy-to-use implements you need. Get the L2501 DT for as low as $139 a month with 0% APR financing for 84 months, plus a 6-year limited powertrain warranty.
Now through December 31st, 2019. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information. Test drive one today at H&R Agripower, Eagle Way, Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Hi, this is Leanne with Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress. This month we want to honor those who fought breast cancer, like our own Mama Hayes, and those like her who fought or continue to fight the battle of breast cancer. We are proud to be a donation location for the Pink Ribbon Network. Herb Hayes Furniture and Mattress, where you always get the best selection, the best furniture, and the best price on the Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Herb Hayes Furniture, always the best.
Sonrisa Latina is more than another Mexican restaurant. It's Mexican with a Latina flair. Their best menu is sure to please everyone. Amazing salads and nachos, fajitas, quesadillas, burritos, steaks, dessert, and your favorite beverages. Try out the newest restaurant in Hopkinsville. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sonrisa Latina, located across from the Dodge store on West 7th Street, Hopkinsville. Sonrisa means smile in Spanish.
Randy's Automotive in Hopkinsville, voted best of Western Kentucky, wants to thank you for bringing your business to Randy's, where you find out for yourself he really is just an honest guy. And like he always says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Randy wouldn't be where he is without you, the loyal customers in our community. Give Randy a call if you're needing work done on your vehicle today. Randy's Automotive, located at the corner of Canton and Country Club Lane in Hopkinsville.
You're listening to the award-winning News Edge, live, local, and committed coverage of today's news, sports, and weather. Next news when it happens, and all day at WHVOradio.com and WKDCradio.com.
Hello, this is John Peck with First Financial Bank, and we have some exciting news to share with you. Recently, Heritage Bank joined the First Financial family. First Financial has been named one of America's best community banks by Forbes magazine, and is one of the top 100 farm lenders in the United States as well. If you'd like more information, visit us at bankwithheritage.com/joining together. First Financial Bank, we're always close to home.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, bankwithheritage.com. A collision is the last thing you need to have to deal with. It can be so stressful, from working with your insurance company and then finding the right collision center. Thank goodness for Corner Collision. You can count on Damon and his crew for a quality job that's completed in a timely manner. Damon has years of experience, and that will make your collision experience less stressful, knowing you and your vehicle are in capable hands. Stay tuned for big new changes coming to Cortner's Collision on Glenwood Mill Road, Cadiz.
10,641,945,600 inches, 886,828,800 feet, 295,609,600 yards, 167,960 miles.
That's how far the staff at Pennyroyal Hospice traveled last year to serve clients in their 5-county area. If Pennyroyal Hospice traveled 6 3/4 times around the world to serve last year, imagine what they can do for you and your loved one today. Pennyroyal Hospice, living to the fullest.
Raider Auction Company is owned and operated by Delbert Raider. Delbert has been in the agricultural field for over 40 years and is well known for his knowledge of used equipment. Raider Auction holds 4 consignment auctions a year, and they buy and sell equipment on a daily basis. If you're looking for a piece of equipment, they'll do their best to locate it, and financing is available. Contact Delbert Raider at 270-881-2610 or Amy Ezel at 270-604-2880 for all your used equipment needs. Raider Auction Company, Skyline Drive.
It's no secret that you'll find the best burger at Farrell's Snappy Service. It's also no secret that Farrell's of Cadiz has the best French fries to go with that mouth-watering, juicy burger. And did we mention their famous breakfast? You can't beat it. So what are you waiting for? Farrell's Snappy Service has been serving the best burger for more than 80 years. Visit Farrell's today or call in your order to pick it up on the go. Call Farrell's at 270-522-3418 or stop by today at 2021 Main Street, Cadiz.
give you a list of the sounds going on as part of the
My left, everybody's right. Keep on coming for you.
Who's producing, please?
This is Bill Stevens, Director for the Cadiz Trigg County Tourist Commission, and we hope you are enjoying every minute of this year's Ham Festival. So many people work so hard to make this event one to remember each and every year. We welcome visitors and home folk alike and hope you're making lots of wonderful memories. Great music and great food are in abundance. Enjoy all the sights and sounds of this year's Country Ham Festival and come visit again anytime, proudly making Ham Festival activities possible. That's Trigg County Tourism. GoCadiz.com.
Trigg County Hospital is pleased to announce that Dr. Rockne Brubaker, specializing in the care and treatment of problems of the ear, nose, and throat, will be joining the Trigg County Hospital. Dr. Brubaker has over 30 years' experience in his field. He is skilled in pediatric and adult ENT. He'll have a clinic and will be doing surgeries in the Outpatient Surgery Center at Trigg County Hospital beginning in November. Trigg County Hospital, online at trigghospital.org or call 270-522-3215.
Looking to design or upgrade the interior of your home? AKS Flooring and Design Center is here to meet all of your interior design needs. At AKS Flooring and Design, you will find a top-of-the-line inventory with brands such as Mohawk, Shaw, Cortec, and FirmFit. You can also check out their high-quality ceramic tile, kitchen cabinets, and countertops. Come visit us Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to 1 at 2416 Fort Campbell Boulevard in Hopkinsville.
Welcome to Cadiz in Trigg County. From the city of Cadiz and Trigg County governments, we are thrilled to have visitors and home folk alike come to enjoy the 43rd annual Trigg County Country Ham Festival. It's a great opportunity to showcase our beautiful community, enjoy all the things that Ham Festival has to offer. Delicious food, great entertainment, fun activities for all, in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Enjoy Ham Festival and come back anytime.
That'll be fine. Thank you.
And Trigg County government.
With the holiday season just around the corner, AJ's Kitchen has you covered. Along with the best country cooking Hopkinsville has to offer. You can reserve their private room for up to 20 people. AJ's Kitchen is the perfect venue for your holiday party. So stop by today to inquire about a reservation. AJ's Kitchen is open Monday through Friday from 4:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on the weekends from 4:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. 304 North Drive, Hopkinsville.
At Hopkinsville Outdoor Equipment, you'll find a variety of brands of power equipment to take care of any of your mowing and trimming needs. They carry the best brands on the market: Ferris, Exmark, Gravely, Cub Cadet, and Stihl. In addition to selling great products, they offer a fantastic service department. Hopkinsville Outdoor Equipment is your one-stop shop for parts, sales, service, and warranty. See Jeff and Joanne Francis at Hopkinsville Outdoor Equipment, 926 North Main Street, Hopkinsville, where quality, service, and value come first.
Have you or a loved one ever been involved in a motor vehicle accident, stranded alongside the roadway with a breakdown, needing roadside assistance? The stress can be overwhelming. At Riddle's 24-Hour Towing, our technicians complete vigorous criminal background checks, random drug testing, and our technicians are properly trained. They are uniformed, clean, and operate the most advanced equipment offered in the towing industry today. For accidents, roadside assistance, and new battery sales, call Riddle's 24-Hour Towing and Lockout at 270-350-6368. We are AAA approved.
Ham Festival continuing right here from downtown Cadiz. We're located right in front of the Bank of Cadiz. We call it our Miniplex, and we want to thank them for being such awesome customers of ours and also taking good care of us during all of the festivals and parades. We will soon be doing the Veterans Parade and Christmas Parade from this very same location.
Yes, we love our partnership with the Bank of Cadiz and Trust Company. One of the biggest questions I've gotten in the last few minutes is, where can I find an ATM? Bank of Cadiz has one for you, and a lot of people asking for that, so we're glad to have them in downtown Cadiz for sure.
That means people are spending money downtown
That's
as part of
right.
the economic development piece of Ham Festival. It is fun. It is a wonderful event, but it's also a chance for our local businesses to make their living. And, it's important to remember that Ham Festival is Christmas to our local retailers.
It is, absolutely.
This is their Christmas season. So when we have a good Ham Festival, it helps their year. If we don't have a good Ham Festival, then it's a pretty tough time. So Ham Festival is Christmas in downtown Cadiz.
It really is, and for our nonprofits especially. They are set up here, many of them with booths, and, this is the way that they raise money to do things all year long. We have lots of organizations, and I encourage you to seek them out. They're easy to find, and they're all got smiles and, nice people. And I went through yesterday and handed out dollar bills, and, for a lot of those, I get a raffle ticket, and I mean, that's great. If I win, fine, but I'm a winner anyway because I have supported these people who support our community all year long.
Helping Hands, they still have ham and biscuits. The line is very short at the moment. That's unusual. Normally that's one of the longest lines of the Ham Festival. So if you'd like a piece of ham and biscuit, the world's largest edible, this is a good time to do that. They're $2 each. Just buy 10 or 20.
Oh, yeah.
Move on down the road. Give them to some friends. Pay it forward. Give them to some people here at the festival.
That's a good idea. And if they had any biscuits and gravy left, or gravy and sausage and gravy, they actually will fix that with you with the world's largest ham and biscuit. So that's really, really a good combination right there. Very good.
Be sure to take the shuttle bus.
Yes.
There's a huge line of people headed downtown. In that line, I see the shuttle bus. That's PAX. We want to give our hats off and kudos to those guys who provide free rides during the entire festival. They drop you off right downtown, right near the food court, so that you can start your festival off just right with a blooming onion. I'm seeing a lot of those come by today.
Funnel
I'm seeing
cakes.
cheesecake on a stick,
Oh my gosh.
funnel cakes. If you're hungry, this is the place to be this afternoon.
Yesterday, on my way out of town, I decided I'll take something home for Carrie and I to have a little. We were having a big dinner last night at Lake Barkley, so I didn't want to eat a whole lot. So I got us a big baked potato that was covered in pork and sour cream and green onions and cheese. It was huge. We shared that along with Mexican corn. Now, if you've not had that, Big Papa's has got it on Marion Street.
I normally go to Big Papa's.
Very last one on the left. Oh my gosh, roasted corn, and then it's covered in seasonings, Mexican seasonings, and Parmesan cheese. What's not to love about that?
Yeah.
And mine
All my
was,
favorites.
I took it all the way to Katawa, and so if you get it just as soon as it comes off the grill, let me just tell you, amazing.
That
amazing.
sounds yummy.
I recommend
Big Papa's,
it.
they're from Hopkinsville, too.
Yes,
That's a
they
local
are.
vendor, so we always like to support those guys. I'm hearing good things about the band on stage right now. We'll give you a listen to that for just a few minutes. Let you enjoy some of the sounds of the 43rd Annual Trigg County Country Ham Festival live on the WKDZ stage.
Be like extinction, coming on strong. My instincts would shut my body down, baby. Without you, yeah, coming around. Oh yeah, baby. I love you, baby. You're part of me. Need it, darling. You keep me going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Instincts, an original song. Oh, my album Instincts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, get back to some rock and roll here for you. You know
sound a little bit like Jerry Lee Lewis
I
to
do.
you?
I really like it. We've seen a show recently over at Grand Rivers. Oh, not Grand Rivers, at Draftonville. And I can't think of his name, but he was awesome. Same type entertainer as this. So it's fantastic music in downtown Cadiz. And I did finally, Beth, got a piece of a blooming onion. Our friend Wesley Curtis brought it over.
Okay,
he said, I can't eat much of it, so y'all share it. And I got a couple of bites of it. I hadn't had that this year. So now my ham festival is complete. I've had a bite of a blooming onion.
Eddie Owens said he got one yesterday, and he left Amy in charge. He said that was the end of that.
Yep,
he said she devoured that blooming onion.
It is very, very good. That's all I can say. It's amazing. Everything's amazing about today. The weather, goodness gracious, it couldn't be better. I see lots of people just walking around in shirt sleeves. Some still have their jackets on, some in flip-flops, some in boots, so whatever you want to wear. It's a people watcher's paradise. You'll see just about anything and everything at the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. And don't forget the car show. We need to send somebody over there to talk to those guys. They do a fantastic job. Find out how many entries we have this year and maybe what are some of the most unique vehicles over there.
Well, it's a perfect day to get your car out. I
yeah.
enjoyed yesterday going over and looking at the Kentucky Farm Bureau 1919 Model T. Now, not everybody can say they've seen a 1919
That's true.
in pristine condition,
That's
but
true.
I have.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Norman and JB. I mean, it was fabulous. I loved it. I sent pictures to my brother. He's a car collector.
Oh, yes,
and
he is.
He loves his Camaros, but he respected that a lot. He said, that's an old one. What model is that? It's
it is.
1919. He said, oh,
Yes.
wow.
They've got that going all. There's only one of them. They got it going all over the state of Kentucky because Farm Bureau is celebrating 100 years.
Yeah.
And your local Trigg County Farm Bureau, they started figuring up. They got 100 years of service there.
How about
at
that?
Trigg County Farm Bureau. They're going to have Customer Appreciation Day this coming Thursday, October 17th from 10 until noon. And Eddie Owen and myself, we'll be out there. They're going to hand out some free hot dogs and chips and Little Debbie cakes and some water. And we want to help them celebrate at Trigg County Farm Bureau.
You bet. The Model T, I think they were saying today, was headed to Logan County. Their Tobacco Patch Festivals this weekend. So they've got a parade, I think, today and a car show tomorrow. Theirs
Awesome.
got rained out maybe last weekend. Their car show did. So the Model T is headed over to Logan County for the Tobacco Patch Festival today. But our car show here is booming, and it's a perfect day to have your car out. You make a donation. The money goes toward the Way as part of one of the organizations locally that gets part of the money. And then another chunk of money is used to build churches. The 15th church being built in Bangladesh, all starting in a little idea in Cadiz, Kentucky.
Yeah, Mr. Larry Kemp. And
How
we want
cool
to
is
say
that?
hello to Larry. I don't think he's here today. His wife, Peggy, had a little stroke yesterday, but hopefully she's going to be okay and will be back in commission. But I know Larry, he loves to be here, but his wife's his first love.
And he's a family man all the way.
As well as it should be.
bet.
So we wish
You
Miss
bet.
Peggy a speedy recovery.
Hey, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with some more live coverage from the 43rd Annual Trigg County Country Ham Festival right here on your official station for the festival, 106.5 WKDZ, and online at WKDZradio.com.
There's plenty of ways to sell your next home. The do-it-yourself way, the word-of-mouth way, the my friend of a friend is sort of an agent in her free time way, the scroll-through pictures way, or there's the RE/MAX way, which comes with an experienced agent who has the tools it takes to go from sale to sold. If you want to look at pretty kitchens, look online. If you're a serious buyer or seller, then you need to talk to Karen and the agents at RE/MAX Southern Charm. You can find them at 72 Lone Oak Drive in Cadiz.
Happy Ham Festival from Penny Ryle Ford. Enjoy the music, food, fun, and fellowship. After the festival, be sure to stop by Penny Ryle Ford in Hopkinsville. Don't forget that free leather and bedliner upgrade on the 2019 Ford F-150 XLT truck. And you get $7,000 off MSRP. Shop online at PennyRyleFord.com or stop in for a test drive. Meanwhile, have a ham-tastic good time at the Ham Fest 2019.
Everybody gets a great deal.
Happy Ham Festival from Main Street Pharmacy in Cadiz. This is Jenny Shawn.
And this is Erin Oakley McCraw.
We're so excited to be a part of such a great community. We have a truly beautiful town and the people are simply amazing. We have been so blessed by your support of our business. If you're looking for a new pharmacy, we would love to be your choice. Enjoy the Ham Festival and come see us for all your prescription and over-the-counter medications, and shop our gift shop too. Main Street Pharmacy, where you can save on drugs.
Tim Tebow's Night to Shine
Shine is an unforgettable prom night experience for people with special needs aged 14 and older. This is Pastor Joe Bufford with Hillcrest Baptist Church, and on February the 7th, 2020, we are proud to once again be an official host church for Night to Shine. Each guest receives VIP treatment, which includes red carpet entrance with paparazzi, limousine rides, hair and makeup for girls, shoe shine for guys, and a corsage or boutonniere. They enjoy a catered sit-down dinner, and every special guest is crowned a king or queen. Night to Shine is truly a spectacular event for our special needs community, but the truth is, it takes a lot of help to pull it off. We will be hosting a Night to Shine interest meeting at Hillcrest Baptist Church this coming Sunday, October the 13th at 5:15 p.m. Perhaps you feel led to become involved personally, as a family, or maybe you lead a group who would like to assist. You do not have to attend Hillcrest Baptist Church to help. Hillcrest Baptist Church is located on the corner of Skyline and Pembroke Road in Hopkinsville. Online at hillcrestbc.net and on Facebook.
Attention Cadiz, we've been listening and we agree that we need somewhere new to shop. That's why we're excited to announce that Deal Bin will be opening soon. What in the world is Deal Bin? It's a store that will offer a little of everything. They will offer products from many well-known retailers at a lower cost. Truckloads are on the way. Be sure to like us on Facebook and stay tuned for updates. We look forward to making a lot of new friends and giving Cadiz a new option. Deal Bin, coming to your town October 2019.
What makes Trigg County special is people like to help each other out. That's why I have a Hancock's Neighborhood Market Rewards card. It was easy. I just signed up at the store. Sure, I could use the rewards for me, but I save them throughout the year. Then I donate them to Helping Hands Food Bank. Mallory always makes time to help Helping Hands. I figured I could too.
Hancock's, we make time for you.
Hancock's Neighborhood Market, delightfully delicious.
97% of potential buyers will research your business online before making a purchase. Does your business have a well-designed website that will show up on any device? The Edge Marketing Services can help.
This is Malcolm at West Kentucky Collision. I had an okay website. We purchased a new updated website through the Edge Media Group, and it's awesome. I can't say enough good things about it. It's colorful. It's professional. I love it. Check it out for yourself at westkycollision.com.
Learn more at wkdcradio.com.
Hurricane Country Ham Festival. We're at a car show right now and visiting with Dr. Lauren. I'm friend Dr. You guys
far 55, which is the average for the last 3 or 4 years, so we're pleased.
That's good. Of course, your car show, you continue to take entries in the afternoon, right?
Well, it's supposed to close about 1 o'clock. I think the voting is going to take place about 3:30. So the latecomers are going to have a little trouble getting a number of votes for them, but we'll see what happens.
55 cars is not bad.
No, we're really pleased with it. Not the record, but in the last 4 or 5 years, this is a little above what we've normally been having.
And you guys take this money you raise with this, the Cadiz Baptist Brotherhood, and you put it to a great cause.
Yes, we're doing churches in Bangladesh, and I think we have 14 cars. This will be number 14 if we get money that we get here. We also divide this with money for the way.
I think that's wonderful. This year you did model cars. Did you get any models come in this year?
Well, it's been a little slow. There was some advertisement for it, but I think when I left over there was only 2. So we hope that will be in the future.
I think that's a neat thing to do, but we appreciate what you guys do. Cadiz Brotherhood Car Show, you need to come to your mission. That helps out with your mission.
Yes, every penny that we collect here goes for either the way or missions in.
Alan Watts at the car show. We're going to Josh Clausen, who's at West Park. What's happening in the park?
Hey, thanks, Alan. I've got Lene with the Trigg County Emergency Management Service, the EMS at Trigg County Hospital. How are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, living the dream.
Tell me what you guys are doing. You said you have a class coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Tell me what you guys are going to be teaching the community.
It's a Stop the Bleed campaign. It's teaching the community in today's crazy world, we've had a bunch of active shooters and stuff like that, or even if somebody gets in a car accident, before EMS or somebody with medical knowledge arrives, the fastest way they usually would kill somebody is if, they bleed out. You can bleed out within a matter of minutes, and time is life. So what we do is we're teaching you kind of, what to look for, direct pressure on wounds, tourniquets, packing wounds, and stuff like that, more or less to stabilize somebody until we can arrive and take over.
Okay. And so is 2 o'clock the only class you guys are going to have today?
Well, we're trying to have one around 10 a.m., and then we'll have one at 2. So whenever somebody shows up, we're going to be here all day. So if somebody wants to come and do it, just come on out. We'll go over a few PowerPoints, and we have some mannequins here that, you can practice applying the tourniquet and packing a wound and stuff like that. So, and then you'll sign a roster, and we'll email you a certificate saying that you took the class. And like I said, it's mostly community-based, so we want to get out there and teach the community more or less how to save a life, just in case it happens, to be prepared.
Okay, and if they're not able to make it today, do you know if there's any plans to try to reach out into the community a little later on?
Yeah, if you have any questions, you just call or come by our EMS base, and there's a few instructors, and we can set something up. Like if you have a church or a different organization you want, we need to know how many people and kind of what date that you're planning on doing it in advance, and we can set something up for the community to do that too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Lene. From Trigg County Hospital, the EMS service. I'm Josh McCloskey reporting at West Cadiz Park. Back to Beth up the hill.
Trigg County Hospital is such a great partner, not with just the Ham Festival, but with us. They're partnering with us again this year for Pink Out 2019. Beth, I know you know exactly how many years we've been having Pink Out. 10 years this year.
It's our 10th Pink Out. Can you believe it, how fast time has gone by? So, yeah, number 10 on Pink Out, our first one being in 2010, fall of 2010. And that was your brainchild, and one I'm really proud of. It just has continued to grow, and it has met its goal. And the goal is awareness. And every single year, without fail, we have people come up to us who say, I had forgotten, I hadn't been thinking about my mammogram, I need to go get it, or I just got the results of my mammogram. Or we've had people come off the interstate to thank us for that event, where they see the balloons and they say, we want to come say thank you for that, and they're survivors. So it does mean a lot to all of us, and it means a lot to me that you guys reached out to do something that neat and that touching, and 10 years later we're still touching people's lives with it, and that's really pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Of course, we've been in Hamfest mode, but as soon as Hamfest is over, we are in pink mode, and you'll see a lot of pink, and you'll hear a lot about breast cancer awareness, the importance of getting those mammograms, and partnering for our Pink Out 2019. Go ahead and mark your calendars, not just ladies, everybody. It is on Friday, October the 25th from 3 to 5 at our studios at WKDZ, right out on right off of I-24, exit 65, and you'll see everything out there that day. And we're going to do something special, Beth. That day we're having a ribbon cutting, a pink ribbon cutting.
A pink ribbon cutting. I'm pretty excited about that, actually. We've been trying to get our DJ Everett III radio room and Legends room open, and people have been stopping by and asking me all about that today. So with our schedules being a couple of months behind where we want to be, we were hoping to open all of that up actually in full speed in September. And construction doesn't always work that way. Right. We've learned that over and over again. So we're a few weeks behind. So we're just going to bring it all together on October 25th at 3 o'clock. We will kick off our 10th annual Pink Out, and we will cut the ribbon, a pink ribbon, for the grand opening of the DJ Everett III radio room and Legends room. And so that for sure is probably going to be an emotional day for me. I mean, just Pink Out on its own is emotional. You toss in the opening of a center that honors and pays tribute to the person who means more than any person in my life other than my mom. And that's really a big deal to be able to do that. And I think it's an awesome gift back to our community. So we're really looking forward to October 25th at 3 o'clock.
People have been involved in this with us from the beginning because they would hear the construction on air early some mornings. It was like, this is going to be a long process. But it actually went very quickly, I think. And to see what's been accomplished in that short period of time. And they've done a fabulous job, and hats off to you, the dream, now reality, and we can't wait to share it with the community. We want to thank Trigg County Hospital and Penrod District Health Department for being our pink sponsors. We have lots of other great community partners, and we'll be talking about them. Of course, Mallory with Hancock's Neighborhood Market will have her famous pink cupcakes, and we're looking forward to that. So it's going to be a fun day. Again, it could be an emotional day for people, and we want it to be a day when you stop and think about, have I done what I need to do for myself? Right. It's so hard, ladies, sometimes to take the time to do things for yourself. So don't not only do it just for yourself, but for those who love you. It's important to do it.
Well said.
I'm speaking to myself.
At that, I'm going to leave that alone, and we'll get back to Ham Festival coverage. A lot going on in downtown Cadiz. Be sure to take the shuttle bus. You'll be the happiest person in the world when they drop you off at food court and you're not having to sit in line coming down the hill. We're seeing a steady flow of people still trying to make their way to downtown. Parking is at a premium. Chances are pretty good you're not going to find a parking place, so just use the shuttle bus. You'll be a lot happier doing so. We'll continue in just a little bit with more coverage from downtown Cadiz. You're listening to the official radio station of the Trigg County Country Ham Festival, 106.5 WKDZ and WKDZradio.com.
Before you know it, the holidays will be here. Plan ahead now and get your remodel project scheduled. Bluegrass Interiors and Exteriors would love to help you with your project, whether it includes new interior doors or windows to make your home more inviting and energy efficient. Need or want new trim or new cabinets or flooring? Think Bluegrass. Just like their name says, Bluegrass Interiors and Exteriors carries most anything for the inside or outside of your home. Stop by 3467 Cadiz Road, Hopkinsville.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. I'm Adam Murphy. Come see me today at Lake Barkley Insurance on Main Street in Cadiz.
It's corn shelling time. You sure you can't afford to have a motor go down now? Remember, J&M Electric Motor Service sells, services, and rewinds all types of motors. From all types of agricultural motors to industrial motors, air compressors, HVAC motors, as well as pump motors. J&M also sells Gates belts. Call Jeff Merriweather at J&M Electric Motor Service, 885-1100. That's 885-1100 on West 15th Street in Hopkinsville next to Holland Electric. J&M Electric Motor Service. They'll get your motor running.
People from all over travel to Cadiz, Kentucky to enjoy the Trigg County Country Ham Festival. Not only do they enjoy the food, entertainment, and crafts, they enjoy the Trigg County hospitality. Some of these people develop a new name for Trigg County. They decide to call it home. Eunice Stone and the agents at Lakeland Realty can help you make Trigg County your home. For more information, go to lakebarkley.com.
This is Donnie Baker, owner of Audubell Hearing Center in Princeton, Murray, and Paducah. Are you hearing but not understanding? Does it seem that people mumble when they are talking to you? Do family members say you turn the TV up too loud? If this describes you or a loved one, call me. Give me an hour, I can change your life. Call for a free hearing test today, 270-554-1900. Helping you hear well at Audubell.
Getting in a wreck could be terrifying, but after the wreck could be worse if you don't use a premier collision repair facility. At West Kentucky Collision, they're certified directly with leading auto manufacturers like Ford, Chevrolet, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Nissan, and Hyundai, to name a few. They have highly qualified technicians equipped with the latest factory training. They offer the most advanced repair techniques. In fact, their work is so good, Stacy David with Gears TV chooses West Kentucky Collision as one of his repair centers for vehicles highlighted in his show. Here's what Stacy had to say about West Kentucky Collision.
Hey, this is Stacy David. If you've wrecked your car and you need some quality paint and body work, go to West Kentucky Collision Center. You'll be glad you did.
West Kentucky Collision Center on Dawson Springs Road, Hopkinsville. Visit westkycollision.com. At West Kentucky Collision, they'll fix it like it never happened.
Mike Vrabel coaches them on Sundays and now breaks it down for you on Mondays on the Mike Vrabel Show, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Join us for the Mike Vrabel Show on an all-new night, Monday nights at 6. Got a question for the coach? Call 877-848-2671 or tweet him a question at Titans Radio.
106.5 WKDZ.
Live video and webcam coverage of the Trigg County Country Ham Festival are brought to you by GoCadiz.com.
All right, tagging this is like wrestling, Beth Allison. I'm tagging in. You ready?
I'm ready, brother. Let's do it.
Let's do this thing. Let's light this candle. Beth and Cindy kind of getting you going this morning. Bill here with the crew. Oh, they're still all talking. I know I got some crew out there somewhere. We're going to get them to you. We'll have live reports of what's going on for the 2019 Trigg County Country Ham Festival. Josh Christina is on stage. Let's listen in. I think I hear some drums beating down there and maybe a little boogie-woogie rock and roll. Let's see what's going on the Renaissance stage. So Josh Christina rocking and rolling. We've got country music star Arista Manning. She's from Murray, Kentucky. She's going to be coming by and visiting with us soon. And also after that, Aaron Goodvin. Aaron Goodvin, one of my favorite up-and-coming Canadian country singers. Aaron will be performing live with his band. And then, of course, everybody knows Daryl Worley. This Daryl Worley will be live on stage, probably 6:30ish, give or take. We'll wait till he's ready. We're ready to roll, and then when Daryl's done, we're going to light the night sky. We've got fireworks sponsored by our friends at Wabash, so it's going to be good stuff. I got a bite of that country ham biscuit. I tell you what, that Helping Hands, world's largest edible country ham biscuit, Cindy, that was good eating.
It really was, and what an honor that they chose me this year to make the first cut on it, the ceremonial cut. Had a chance to do that.
Did you get a special knife or anything?
I actually did. I was expecting to use the cutter, but they handed me this knife with a blade on it about this long. And I cut the biscuit and had a chance then to actually take a bite of it, steaming hot out of the oven, and I've never had that opportunity before. It's always amazing, but to get that first bite, it was fabulous. And I was talking to everybody, and I'm like, you need to get in line. And I was flailing the knife around, and I think they felt threatened, so I gave up the knife.
Good call.
But it was amazing.
Listen, no knives at the ham festival unless you're cutting a biscuit.
Absolutely, because it was fantastic, and I do consider that an honor because I love the Helping Hands organization as much as I do any nonprofit because they just do so much for so many in our community.
It's a difference maker in Trigg County, and I don't know if there's any. There's still lunch, and there's some left. Get in there. It's $2. I just gave a big bill. I said, how many can I get? They told me. They loaded me up. You want to make a friend. Like I made a new friend. You had some of that ham biscuit. What do you think, Tess? Tess is here from our sister station, WPKY. You can hear weekday mornings with Ty Englebright, Tess and Ty in the morning. Was that your first sample of the world's largest edible biscuit?
It absolutely was, and you have a new best friend. Good. It made every mile I came over here absolutely worth it.
Good.
I heard all about it, though. Everybody's been talking about it, even over in our neck of the woods, all week long, and everybody's looked forward to coming over and getting a big bite of that. So that was well worth it. And then I got other stuff brought to me, too, and I think I'm gonna make this a regular thing if I get fed the way that I do while I'm here.
That'll work. Say hi to the camera. By the way, we're live at WKDZRadio.com video. Now, Tess, you and Ty, you were at Black Patch, and we have a lot of folks from Cadiz and around go to Black Patch and Princeton, and then a lot of folks from Caldwell County, Princeton come over for Ham Festival. Everybody loves a good festival.
I'll tell you, when I got here, I was surprised because the next thing I know, of course, Brother Wesley was there behind me, and then the next thing I know, I look up, we said, hey, we were just talking about, I wonder where Brother Riley is today, and then I look up, and there's Brother Riley.
So do you attract a lot of preachers? Do they just keep an eye on you?
They're trying. Yes. God bless them, they're trying. I mean, they pray a lot for me, and it's starting to work a little bit.
So you kind of have your own preachers.
Well, I do. I mean, they try, God bless them. No, they really and truly, I think we all need to start actually coming together, and I told Brother Riley, I said he and I end up at the same ball games and everything together, so we should just carpool. And then Jeff Sims was here, one of our magistrates, with Miss Ellie, who dances all the time, his little girl. So, I mean, I'll tell you, Caldwell County has come over and in the droves to get some of that ham and biscuit and some of the bloomin' onion and some of the potatoes. I mean, you guys have it all over the website, and we can see what's going on, and we want to be part of that.
Absolutely. And the good weather doesn't hurt. You picked your day to come, Tess. Smart move to come today.
Well, I mean, I looked at the weather, I'm not going to lie, and I said this weekend's going to be perfect for that. David Powell, man, he called it, didn't he?
I saw you walk up the hill, and you just kept mumbling. When you first came up, you were like, Madison and Lafayette. Madison.
Well,
you should have taken the shuttle.
Well, I thought about taking the shuttle, and then anybody that knows, I'm not good with directions. So, I mean, I figured if I got close and I could see a bunch of people gathered somewhere, then I'd probably find it. But I've been mumbling to myself the directions on the intersection that I'm parked at, so that I'll know where I'm at.
This is Tess. Don't be Tess. Take the shuttle because it's even more crowded than when she got here. Masonic Lodge on the west side of town. Pull in there. Shuttle's free. Trigg County Schools, just pull right in there. Shuttle's free on the east side. And don't worry, the shuttles will be running long after the Darryl Worley show, after fireworks. We'll get you back to your car. Don't be like Tess and have to mumble where you park.
No, but the one thing I did right, see, I ended up having to walk uphill all the way up here. But I thought about it. See, I'll walk all the way up here, I'll eat, and then it'll be downhill all the way home.
That's at least a bloomin' onion and a big country ham biscuit just walking up the hill.
That's right. But now I get to walk downhill now that I'm full, so that's okay.
That's right. More live coverage continue. We're going to check in. We'll set the table for you. We're going to have Greg Leith on Main Street. Josh Clausen is in West Cadiz. We'll check with him, and we'll see if we can catch up with Eddie Owen. He's on the stage right now. Josh, Christina doing that boogie-woogie thing. And after Josh, of course, Arista Manning will be setting up for her country set, country artist from Murray. More coming up on 106.5 WKDZ and WKDZradio.com.
Trigg County Hospital will be at the Ham Festival again this year, providing medical service if needed. They also have a booth, so stop in and visit. And you can even get your flu shot during Ham Festival. They will be providing flu shots on Friday and Saturday, 8 to 3 both days. They will even file your insurance. And be sure to register to win a gift basket too. Remember, the power to stop the flu begins with you. Be sure to get your flu shot this season. During Ham Festival is the perfect time with the help of Trigg County Hospital.
There's plenty of ways to sell your next home. The do-it-yourself way, the word-of-mouth way, the my friend of a friend is sort of an agent in her free time way, the scroll-through pictures way, or there's the RE/MAX way, which comes with an experienced agent who has the tools it takes to go from sale to sold. If you want to look at pretty kitchens, look online. If you're a serious buyer or seller, then you need to talk to Karen and the agents at RE/MAX Southern Charm. You can find them at 72 Lone Oak Drive in Cadiz.
Towing and roadside assistance is expensive. Have you heard the talk around town lately about Riddle's 24-hour towing providing AAA roadside assistance? We provide lockouts, jump starts, mobile battery sales, fuel delivery, flat tire service, winch outs, emergency and accident towing, and storage. Have peace of mind knowing that you will receive AAA approved service by trained technicians. We focus on you, the member, not the VIN code on your car. Visit AAA.com or call Riddle's 24-hour towing at 270-350-6368 to find out more.
Are you looking for a fun and safe place to bring your kids this Halloween? This is Pastor Joe Bufford inviting you to bring your kids for an awesome time at Hillcrest Baptist Church in Hopkinsville. Our annual trunk and treat is on Thursday, October the 31st from 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Registration is at 5 p.m. There will be some great door prizes, including a large 4K TV, plus free family portraits, free hot dogs, and of course lots of candy. Don't miss Trunk and Treat at Hillcrest Baptist Church on Thursday, October the 31st. Registration begins at 5 p.m. and the event is from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Hillcrest Baptist Church Trunk and Treat is for children, babies through 5th grade. Hillcrest Baptist Church is located on the corner of Skyline Drive and Pembroke Road in Hopkinsville. To learn more, visit hillcrestbc.net and like us on Facebook at Hillcrest Baptist Church.
Hello, this is John Peck with First Financial Bank, and we have some exciting news to share with you. Recently, Heritage Bank joined the First Financial family. First Financial has been named one of America's best community banks by Forbes magazine, and is one of the top 100 farm lenders in the United States as well. If you'd like more information, visit us at bankwithheritage.com/joining together. First Financial Bank, we're always close to home.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, bankwithheritage.com.
Everyone enjoys a country-style breakfast, so look no further than AJ's Kitchen in their $5 breakfast. 2 eggs, bacon or sausage, toast, hash browns, and coffee, all for $5. You simply can't beat it. And wait, there's more. Every weekday, AJ's
WKDZ and worldwide at WKDZradio.com. It's game day.
Are you needing that cigarette smell gone from your home? Does your property have fire, mold, or water damage? As a family-owned and operated business, All Clean Services has you and your home covered.
Of course I'll come back. This is fun. I love little festivals like this and stuff. It's
But
cool.
you said it's kind of fun to go down south. You're more of a Southerner at heart, you said.
Yeah, kind of music I grew up with. All the old country and blues and you know, I love for Jerry Lewis and Elvis and stuff.
Do the Sun Records thing and check all that out?
I recorded the album at Sam Phillips Studio in Memphis. So not Sun Records, but the studio Sam opened after Sun, right around the block. His family still runs it. So I cut a record there.
I love your music. Do you ever worry, or with technology, is it your friend now? Do you ever worry because you can't really put you in a rock category, can't really put you in blues, and can't really put you in country, or you just kind of do your own thing? Does that bother you?
I mean, I just do my own thing. I think with streaming a lot now, they've really kind of killed the genre.